Hello everybody, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This is our mission to Jool. So if you didn't see the last episode, I basically constructed a tug ship that's going to pull us to Jool and discovered a fatal flaw. I wanted to use the ascent booster to take us there, but stupid me realized that that's where the docking port is for the lander that's going to attach to it, so we can't actually use the booster fuel, leaving us only with the fuel that we took with us on the tug. But I think we'll be okay as long as I don't make any major piloting mistakes. So in this episode, let's construct the actual lander, the landing craft. Take to Jool. This is the ship that we used. This is like our tug up here, the payload. So let's start a new one, a new design, and let's go with our lander can here. Send a one-manned crew down there. So let's not forget right off the bat, we want our clampatron to dock up. Alright, and let's go ahead and grab the ASAS, SSSSSSS. And I'm going to use one of these big tanks right here, because I want enough delta V basically. It costs about 2,800 delta V to get off the surface of Laythe, and I think we'll have just enough, with even a little left over. Let's just check. Yeah, so this is saying we'd have a 3,400, and that's perfect. That's a lot, because we want a little extra, because we're gonna need all the fuel we need to get back home, basically. So that's good. Let's throw on a couple parachutes. Definitely going to want those to help us get down there. Let's see, I'm going to move this to the back, actually. Alright. Let's throw on here a ladder. Definitely want a ladder. And whenever you put it like this, it's always best to have something like that, because for some reason they don't like to climb all the way to the top. They can't get over that lip. It's some kind of bug, and it's really irritating. But I'm sure that they're gonna fix it. Hint, hint. Right, squad. Right, guys. Not like they watch my videos anyway. But here we go. We'll put these right here, and I'm gonna do want RCS, because we're gonna want to mate up with the other ships. So we're gonna want to be able to do that. So we'll put these thrusters here with a couple landing legs, of course. Something like that. That ought to do us. And let's see, what else are we going to need? Maybe some batteries. Yeah, definitely want some batteries. And we can probably put these over here. We don't need to go crazy with them. Now, if you were playing career mode, you should load this thing up with tons of science, which, yeah, we might as well. Why not? Put some science modules on here. I'm kind of curious to see what types of things are on Laythe. Put a comms disc just for fun. Oh, so we've already drastically lowered our delta V. Look at that. Now we've dropped to 2,800. So maybe... Think. What's really heavy on here? Probably everything. It all just adds up very slowly. I wonder if this mass is negligible. It's probably the engines and the RCS, parachutes. It all factors in there. We want the engines down here in a separate group. You know, we should just let's name this thing. We'll name it the Laythe Lander. Let's just test it out to make sure that everything works. Like just to find out that the ladders don't work, that would be very upsetting. Ooh, so it looks like it shrinks a little bit, but I'm sure it's gonna be okay. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be just fine. Oh, jeez. It doesn't like these legs. Let me just like simulate landing. Oh boy, let's see. So we'll just flop him off here. The main point is I want to see if he can get onto the ship. Good. Perfect. So let's just do a little test. This will be like a simulation of landing. Oh, wow. Well, I'll probably land much softer than that, but that's not bad. Right? Yeah, let's go with it. So we'll go back and let's finish this thing off. So that's what we got so far. Man, I'm just wondering if that's going to be enough fuel. We'll probably end up using all of it. 2,800. It's like the exact magic number. I want to like throw on some extra fuel. Maybe we can. Hold on, let me think for a second. If we attach something to the side, perhaps. I don't want it to get too crazy because, you know, it's already pretty big. But maybe if we just like threw on something really small on the side. It's already way too big. Do I want to put an engine down here? Let's see what this does for us, and then we'll take some of this fuel. We'll throw it into the main area. So we can probably put these up here. Thrust weight ratio 1.63. But now the engine's on the bottom, so we might have problems with these. But that's definitely significantly more fuel. Let's see. Let's just see if everything would work out. 'Cause I'm not sure if these legs will reach now. Okay. Ooh, yeah. See what I mean? Okay, that's no good. Do I want to use the big, thick legs? They're much heavier. They are bigger. Let's just see. Oh, come on. Why not? The RCS blocks. I guess it didn't like the RCS things in the way. Ah! Oh, dang it, no. Still did. Thought I had the better. We'll have to finagle around with it. Let's just see if this thing will stand up properly. Ah, so we stand up now. That's a plus, so we just have to figure out where to reposition the RCS. Because I don't want to just leave it with just that much, because that's, you know, it'll be off balance. It just won't work right. So let's see if I can finagle it somehow. You know what I'll probably do? Let's just get rid of these things for a sec. No, we need you. There we go. That's a little nicer. Put these like that. Even though this isn't exactly... It's not going to be exactly even. Let's see, our center of our... Yeah, well, it's really not good at all, actually. These have to be below the center of mass. That's really no good. Shoot! Very complicated. You think you have it, and, oh! Well, that's a little better, I guess. Yeah, it's better. Okay. I might go with that. Lastly, let's just throw on some struts from like here to here, just for... Oh, come on. Just for good measure. Come on, you bastard. There we are. So I think that is it, folks. Let's just put these in a group. Custom 2 will make them. Toggle the panels. Laythe lander. We got the RCS, we got the landing legs, we got the engine with appropriate thrust weight ratio with tons of delta V, which we can jettison these things if we need to. What I'm going to do is move the parachutes down a level. Oh, come on. Oops, move them down a level. That way we land, and then we jettison the tanks as we don't need them anymore, and we will be fine. We'll be just fine. Oh, you know what I just realized too? These can't be on here. There's always something. Will they attach to that? Sort of. Let me see. They really belong up there. No, I didn't do it. No, didn't do it either. Oh, for... Oh, this is what I get for messing around with stuff. No, oh my gosh. I want this. Give me this. Thank you. Let's see, can I... You know what I could do? It doesn't, like, look exactly right, but it still works. That'll work. Although, why is it telling me stage 1 has 400 meters per second and stage 0 has 359? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, you know, let's just... You guys are probably yelling at me. Just freaking launch her out. Thanks first. You know, no foul ups. Alright, let's just check it out. Good. Excellent. Okay, so it is working. It's just being silly. And our thrust weight ratio is 1.4. So if we can get off Kerbal, we can definitely get off of Laythe. That's all I wanted to see. So now we'll go ahead and build the launcher for this thing, which shouldn't need nearly as much delta V. probably be good with like just 2 on the side. Oops. X is what I meant to hit. Okay, we'll put a fuel duct. Looks a little funny, but I think it's still working. Hopefully. Connect it there, and we'll connect it here. Alright. Let's see, Delta V 30. Let's just throw in some boosters on the side. It'll make me feel better. So we don't want to use a drop of fuel from the lander in our ascent. If we do that, we have failed. So we'll just make sure it's all staged properly. We want these things firing with the boosters. Boosters go first, then these tanks. Separatron. No, come on. Don't be a dick, Separatron. Come on. Thank you. This game is so, like, tedious, you know? Like, it's so, like, buggy. Like, it doesn't like certain things. Just like, no, I don't want to do that for no reason. But if you try again, it'll work for no reason at all. I know I'm complaining. I love this game. It's complaining. It's all in good fun. All right. We'll do that, and then we'll just do like 2 more like this, just for good measure. Make sure those are all in here. Yep. Who's our pilot? Seaford? No, he's boring. Let's get Thromrod. Oh my god, that's awesome. Best name ever, Thromrod. It doesn't sound right at all. Alright. Let's launch this baby. So, until it's coming around. Alright. Alright. Let's go over here, and we want to find the Jool Explorers. That is the target, so it's over there. Wait, where'd it go? It's... yeah, there it is. And we are over here, so let's just do a little time warpy until it comes roughly right around this area. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but close enough it should be. It's coming around. We'll want it right about... now I'm just guesstimating. That's not even a real word. Maybe a little further. Yeah, right about there. Let's see if I get this right. I probably won't, but... oh, whatever. Alright, so let's launch this thing. 3, 2, 1... oh, I just realized this was in the wrong stage here. Oh well, I'll fix that when we're up there. So we'll throttle down, just to let the boosters take care of the work for us. Oh, I didn't put any fins on here. Oh well. This is what happens when I play at midnight. I get sloppy. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Whoa, this engine didn't... It's like wobbling like crazy. See that? It's weird. Throttle way down here. So there those go. Come back up again to about a G. Just slightly start moving the ship over. Well, I hope that's not our thing. Can you imagine if I like seriously... No, it's not it. It's probably the Dompy SSTO. Alright. Ooh, look at that moonrise. That looks pretty. Just jack up the throttle to about 2/3. We'll see if I did this correctly. I think it should have probably been more like back here, but I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, this thing's out of fuel. Wait, what? Is this engine firing? Oh my God in heaven and everything holy. Are you... Oh my God. This engine is firing in here. And oh my goodness. Are you... Okay. Wow, I screwed that up. This is bad, you guys. I apologize. This is what happens when I play late at night. I like... How the hell did that happen? I know how that happened because this engine is up here. So this should go up here. I think that's the one. Yeah, oh my goodness. How stupid. That's like a noob mistake right there. Alright, so that decouples. And then we've got that, but we want this to go up here like that. Oh my goodness. You guys probably... somebody like probably saw that too. Oh, Thromrod, stay there. Someone probably saw that too and was like, what an idiot. Oh God. Some observe. Alright, so let's line this up once more. The Jool Explorer, we'll set that as the target. And we'll let it come around, not that fast. I think it was in a good spot. Right about there, we'll say. Right? Yeah, that's probably a good spot right there. Alright, so this should be a lot less stupid. Now that we're not, like, burning all our fuel away. Okay, good. How, like, funny would that be if I, like, didn't even realize until we got all the way to Laythe and all our fuel's gone? Like, what the hell? Who's eating all our fuel? How sad would that have been? Someone would have unsubscribed to me then. They'd be like, alright, I've had enough of this shit. I think this is going to be the one, you guys. Not to jinx it or anything, but I think we're going to make it. So yeah, we're using that solid fuel. There it goes. Drop those guys off at the pool. And we'll just continue our ascent. We'll just give it a little extra boost. We'll start turning. Can't see anything yet. So there goes that. Now again, I hope that this is going to be enough fuel. In retrospect, I probably should have attached like a gray tank for bonus fuel. But let's just see what happens. Oh wow, look at this. We're getting way high. You gotta push the craft sideways. Wow, we are getting way up there. Holy crap, it's gonna go full on to the horizon. We have so much thrust weight. Just gonna reduce the throttle just a little bit. Because I want more speed. I'm concerned about speed rather than height at the moment. Gotta wrap that ship around the planet. I'll just pull it back just a touch. Oop, yep. So there's our intersect. Okay. Let's see if we can get us to meet up. That's pretty close. Oops. Oops, we want to go back this way. Was it closer this way? Nope. You know, this one's good right here. 8. That's a good one. 14, so we'll go back this way. 7.9. 5, that's perfect. Okay, so we'll stick with that. We'll make that burn. It's only 7 seconds, we'll have plenty of fuel. And that'll set us up for a nice rendezvous. A Rendezvous with the other craft. And before we forget, let's get our panels out. Just so we don't run out of power. And here we go. Make that burn. Oh wow, we just ran out. Holy Christ. Oh, this one should go first. So we'll have to use just a smooch. Just a little smidge of fuel. Let's see how we're lining up here. That was a little further. There. Oop, there, right there. Let's see, RCS, just to dick around with it a little bit. 5.7, that's about as close as we're going to get. Alright. So we are set for a nice little rendezvous. We barely touched this fuel at all. We barely touched it, so it's going to still be okay. We didn't use it that much. That looks like a little funny little craft, and there they are, right back there. But I think we'll call this episode to a close, and next episode we will do the rendezvous and probably our burn out to Jool. So see you then.